Hello guys, welcome to Piano from the Beginning. My name is Sam and I welcome you to today's lesson whereby I want to talk about everything you need to know about the transpose button. Very many people have been asking me in box, I'm a player in a given key and I want you to tell me which key is transpose 0, transpose 1, negative 2, and I thought I should do a general tutorial on the same instead of answering each and every one separately. And so here we go. So why the transpose button? Majority of the keyboards, almost 90% of the keyboards have got this function, either a transpose button on the panel or it is just there in the function or utility buttons. But all in all, it is a transpose function and it is there. So transpose is meant to help beginners to play in a key. For example, if music is written in the key of maybe A flat, and you don't know how to play A flat, then maybe you are a player in the key of G or in the key of D. So you can transpose that song from that A flat and play it at your convenient key. However, again, even for some advanced musicians or pianists, there's a moment when we play written music scores and maybe a piece is written in the key of say in G, but the performer wants to sing in F. So you are reading a score written in the key of G, but the performer wants to perform, maybe a singer wants to sing in F. So what you do, you will transpose F to the G such that you can read the music in G as you play for the performer who is performing in F. Okay, so the transpose button may sometimes be used by advanced pianists in such circumstances. But if I'm playing by ear, so honestly, I don't need to play or to just use the transpose button. Personally, I rarely use it. In fact, I can't remember when I ever touched the button. Now, if you want to understand how it works, there is some necessary music knowledge that you should have. For example, naming the keys and the knowledge of what we call intervals. Okay, some know how to navigate with it, but without that knowledge. But now it takes an easier way to understand it than without. Okay, why do we have the transpose running from 0 to -12 or 0 to +12? This is the main reason. In an octave, say C to C, an octave is an interval or a distance between, a musical distance between two keys which have the same name on the keyboard. For example, C to C, it's an octave. So if you want to know more about intervals, you can follow this link up here on intervals. I've done a tutorial on the same, and you will have a better understanding of what I mean. So from C to C is an octave, D to D is an octave, E to E is an octave, or F sharp to F sharp is an octave. So within an octave, there are 12 half steps. 12 half steps, or what we call 12 semitones. I've also done a tutorial on the same. If you want to know about half steps and whole steps, you can follow this link I've pinned up here. Okay. Now, if you count the half steps between any given octave, for example, if it is F to F, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So since we have 12 octaves, we have 12 half steps within an octave. That is why transpose does not exceed 12, nor is it lesser than 12. So 0 to 12 are simply the 12 semitones within an octave. Okay? And understand that transpose 0, transpose negative 12, and transpose positive 12 mean the same thing. However, different octaves. Okay? So a person who has the ability to play all keys can play everything in transpose 0. Yes? So if I have a song, for example, written in F, What a Friend We Have in Jesus. I hope guys, you know this song. So, what a friend we have in Jesus. So that song is written originally in F, but what if I don't have the ability to play in key F? For example, I play F sharp. Okay? So, but now to maintain the key, what I will do, F is one half step, that's one semitone, yes, to the left of F sharp. Okay? So what I'll do, I'll count the half steps to the left of F sharp to that key, which is F, and so it is one semitone. Okay? And therefore, I'll now move my transpose one semitone back, down. So if you listen to this. Now that's in F. So if I bring my transpose down by 1, I will have F at F sharp. Okay? Now I'll play the same song. You see? Okay, so I will play C F at F sharp. You see that? But if I again move it down, -2, I will have F now played in G, because from G it is 1, 2 semitones to the left to my F. Okay? So generally, when I'm transposing a key which is to the left of my key from which I'm playing, I go negative to get it much quickly. However, if I go to the right, I will still get it. I'll show that in a moment. So now I have, so with the transpose 0, F is this one. That's my F. So if I go for -2, I will have brought F up to G, because G is 2 semitones from F. Okay? So I go to my buttons and I go for -2. So I have F in G. You see? And I can transpose that even if I'm playing C, for example. Now, C, the song is in F, but I want to play it in C. You see? So what do I do? But F is to the right of C. How many semitones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so to bring F and play it at C, I will transpose up by 5 semitones. So I will be at transpose 5, positive. Now, I have F at C, okay? So I can play now the same song here. Now listen to this. Are you getting that? That is how transpose works. But generally, if, again, I can use positive either, and somebody might be wondering, when do I use positive and when do I use negative? So, if, for example, in the illustration, that moving from playing F at C, it is positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, if I count to the left of C, I can still get to F by negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative 7. So if I set my transpose to negative 7, I will still have F at C. So I'm playing in C, but playing F. So somebody playing at F will be playing at transpose 0, but I will be playing in C with the negative 7 or positive 5, and we play the same thing, okay? So generally, if you are using transpose, negative 1 is the same as positive 11. Negative 2 is the same as positive 10. Negative 3 is the same as positive 9. Okay? Negative 4 will be the same as positive 8. Negative 5 like positive 7. Negative 6 and positive 6 will be the same. You see? But now, for those who ask me, like, which key is transpose negative 6? That's an ambiguous question. Why? It depends on the key you are playing. For example, if I'm playing in C, if I'm playing in the key of C, and maybe, so that's transpose 0, that's now C. If I set my transpose to negative 5, for example, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones down. That will be G at C, okay? G. But if I'm playing F sharp, and then I set my transpose to negative 5, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be C sharp at F. So transpose 5 will not mean same key to everybody. Okay? So it's about counting the number of semitones from the key you are playing. Right? It's about understanding how this transpose works, and that is how you will be identifying the keys on your own. But most importantly, have the knowledge of naming keys all the time. So if I'm playing, for example, in in C, let me do something maybe in C sharp. So that's my 1 to the 4. Okay, and I want to play some music which is originally maybe in the key of G. Maybe, and this will be the last illustration. So what will I do? As we said, I can either use positive or negative, okay? But now I should count number of semitones 1 to the right of my C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be G. So G will be 6 semitones from C sharp. So if I want to play a piece of music written in G, or which should be performed in the key G, then I will set my transpose to positive or negative 6. Remember, I said negative 6 and positive 6 are the same, because if you count from this C sharp again down, negative 6 will take you to the same G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you are. Okay, so if I set my, so this is G in 0 transpose. Okay, so if I set my transpose now to negative 6, there we will have G at C sharp now. Okay, yes, so that is how transpose works generally. Just count the number of the music, understand the key in which it should be performed, right? And then count the number of semitones from that key to the key in which you play. Okay, so if you are maybe a player in the key of E flat, and the music is in F, now that will be transpose 2, because it is 1, 2 semitones from the E flat. But now, instead, do not count to the left, because this now will be, F will be too far, this will be negative 10, but to your right it will be much closer, 1, 2, and there you go. Set your transpose by positive 2. So if this is F, then if transpose 2 having the same sounding in the key of E flat, now that is F, we will say F concert pitch, but played in what we call in E flat. Huh? Okay, so if you have any question, just write it in the comment box below, and then maybe I will answer you. But for now, thank you for watching. Please like and share our videos. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. See you in another tutorial.